All right, good morning, boys. What's up? It's your boy Juan back with another video, back with another trade recap. Here's how I made $3,324 trading the Nasdaq this morning across all my accounts. Four accounts right now, currently running on four EOS. Took two trades, boys, two longs, one loss, one win. Came out green for the day, recovered the loss and profited. Stuck with the long bias, honestly, two long positions. And yeah, this was the outcome. Had to catch a higher RR here after this loss, but it is what it is, fellas. Without further ado, let me give you guys a quick top-down analysis into what I saw, what I took, and why I took it. Okay, boys, coming into market open, I had an extremely bullish bias, right? Why? Because if we take a look at the 1 hour time frame, simply we had already created bullish PD arrays, right? We have a 1 hour bullish gap right here. We took a look at the 4 hour. We actually had a 4 hour bullish gap here as well. We took a look at the 15. Let's see what we have on the 15. We had a tiny 15-minute gap here. Literally bullish gaps on top of bullish gaps. What are we doing? We are displacing to the upside with no complications. This is clearly how I see the market. Okay, we're displacing to the upside, retracing, displacing higher, retrace, trading higher, retrace, trading higher. Okay, higher highs, higher lows. Simple trend continuation base model is how I do it, with a little bit of discretion as well, right? If we take a look at our session indicators, we had already swept a lot of these highs here, London highs, Asia highs, these near PM highs, right? We did sweep a lot of buy side liquidity, but I was still bullish in the day, right? Why? Because we still had this unfulfilled bearish gap here on the 1 hour. I really wanted it priced to, I use this as confluence here, and we have previous days highs here as well, right? Take a look at our session indicators. We had these near AM highs here as well, right? And as well as this unfulfilled, which at the time of the trade was unfulfilled bearish gap, right? I'm gonna go on the replay button on the 5 minute, so you guys see my POV exactly coming into market open, right? See why I longed and why I was looking at all of it. Two trades, can't complain, came out green. Stuck to the model, boys. Just simply stuck to the model. I'm gonna go at 925 here on the 5 minute time frame. So on the 5 minute time frame, what am I looking at? We are pretty much extremely bullish here still, right? We're literally trending to the upside. By looking at this, we had these data highs here. I really wanted these data highs to get swept. I was long towards these data highs and ultimately these unfulfilled 1 hour bearish gap right here, right? I was ultimately very, very bullish towards these highs. It's exactly precisely what I caught. I'm gonna have to go fucking back on the replay button. Sorry about that. I don't know why this always happens. But I was ultimately very long towards those data highs right there that you guys saw, right? And here I'm gonna go at 927, right? Here is my POV, right? Market is about to open at any second. We're waiting. Here we had a 1 hour gap actually. Yeah, a 1 hour bullish gap here or a 15-minute bullish gap here. Again, boys, my bias is bullish. We are bullish as fuck, clearly bullish as hell. And I'm just waiting for displacement, retracement, hopefully, if I can get it, if it's clean. And I am wanted to long towards these data highs. Very simple, brain dead shit. I don't overcomplicate trading. This is simply how I see it. Okay. That's market open right there, I believe. Here, I prematurely entered. Didn't wait for candles to close. As you guys can see, this wick at one point was a candle, right? Didn't wait for it to close. Rookie mistake, I'm aware. And I ended up getting stopped out here on the first trade, trying to long towards these data highs. There, I got stopped out there. I lost about 400, and here's when I re-entered. Okay, got stopped out, but I got stopped out. Why? What did price do by stopping me out? We tapped into this 1 hour gap right here. Okay, we tapped into this 1 hour gap and we actually immediately respected it. It gave it exactly the reaction that I wanted from it, literally. So what do? I get stopped out here. Boom, stopped out. We tap into this gap. We tap into this bullish gap. And if I'm still bullish on the day, what do we have here? We have this day, another internal high here that I could target. We still have these data highs that I wanted already, and we still have this unfulfilled bearish gap as well as previous day's highs right here. Right? If I'm bullish on the day, I want price to flip here immediately. Okay, I want to see an inversion of this 1 minute imbalance. which is what you guys would call IFG, right? To me, this is not an IFG reversal. I mean, we did sweep this internal lows right here. To me, this is still a continuation, right? Because initially coming into market open, I am bullish, okay, and we still have these draws on liquidity that I want to see get taken, and I want to be there for it. I want to catch that move. I want to get pitted. And I want to get the fuck out of here, pretty much. Boom, enter here of this 1 minute IFG. Usually I don't really trade like this, but today, like, well, I do trade like this, but today I actually got that setup of, inverse fair value gaps and whatnot, right? Usually I just target a continuation towards the next draw. However, this is how the trade went. Went in here already of this displacement and this inverse 1 minute gap, put my stop loss at 24 points right here, literally 24 points, entered here, and here's how the trade went. Went break even when we swept these high, and boom, TP smacked. That's how I made $3,000 today. Very simple trade, boys. Continuation towards the next round of liquidity. All right, fellas. Pretty simple day, honestly. If you guys have any questions about this trade, feel free to hit me on my Discord, comment anything on my YouTube, ask me anything you guys want to know about my model, anything you guys want to know, I'll break it down to you guys. And yeah, pretty good day, pretty simple day. I'm gonna go to the gym now. I'm gonna tweet some bullshit on Twitter, and yeah, I'm happy about the week. Payout secured last week. More payouts, more payouts. Honestly, for the rest of March is what I'm after. And yeah, boys, pretty simple day. We actually ended up topping into this 1 hour bearish gap, reversed in like crazy. But I don't really catch reversals. I catch continuation towards the next draw on liquidity. Essentially, the first draw on liquidity when market opens, right? Previous sessions liquidity, data highs. I'm simple scalper, simple continuation based trader, and it works and has a high win rate. Simple as that. Okay, fellas, thank you guys for watching. I want to keep this short and simple, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Let's go.